Hey everyone, I'm the Tom, welcome to my gaming channel. Today I'm playing another episode of Nuclear Throne. We're gonna random. Getting YV. I'm not very happy with YV. Like, that's largely due to my own, incapability of playing him. I just don't know how to use him properly. He does not have any, character-specific advantage that strikes me as, particularly amazing. He has a slightly higher fire rate, which is good. Oh my god, I just walked into that scorpion. And he can pop, he uses pop, but I usually find that it's oftentimes not worth using, because the reload goes up by, twice as much, just like the damage from that one attack. So it's oftentimes, just not more DPS than if you shoot normally. So, and this is terrible. I'm gonna take back muscle. I think YV could really use something like a rework that would make him maybe a little bit more interesting. Oh my god, what is this floor? What is this floor? Honestly, like, how the heck am I supposed to deal with this? Yeah, that just had to happen. Let's do another random. Steroids, on the other hand, I like the character here in Nuclear Throne to get this straight. So I just think Steroids' ability is just much more useful, much stronger even than YV's. Right click. I don't think there's much dispute over that though. Like, people know that Steroids is really strong. Especially until the first loop. His ultras aren't all that amazing from what I've seen. I mean, I've never looked, so I can't tell you, but like, I can talk out of my own experience, but I've seen people loop with Steroids, and the ultra mutations don't seem all that amazing. So yeah, I can see why he's also very popular for speedruns. It's just, I got a machine gun and a revolver. Look at me tearing through everything here in no time. That is the power of Steroids. And I'm gonna have double machine gun now. Alrighty, and that was it. That was big damage. Like, to get the thing straight, what I mean with speedrun, or what I assume is meant with speedrunning in Nuclear Throne, is, whoever can get the best time through the throne fight. Like, get to the throne, beat the throne, and beat the second part of the throne, and that's your goal. Whoever can do that fastest, well, will be the #1 speedrunner, I guess. So I'm level 4 before the Cirrus, which doesn't happen all that often. I'm gonna take Rhino Skin, and I'm gonna take Plutonium Hunger. I feel like Plutonium Hunger is a little bit more relevant than Back Muscle, since it does not give you extra drops anymore. Whereas Plutonium Hunger will attract the drops that I do get towards me from further away, which is useful because you don't always want to get into your enemy's faces. You can kind of do that as Steroids because you got ridiculous damage output usually, but it is still not always recommended. Splinter gun, I don't want. I actually liked what we got going on here. This double machine gun action. gonna be one more enemy. There we go. I used about 70 bullets on that floor, and that is a lot since I can do that very many more times. What I would really want right now is Throne Butt, so I can generate more and more bullets as I'm shooting both of my machine guns. I didn't? Really? There goes that sniper. And I got hit again. There's a minigun. I don't want the minigun though. I'm gonna take Bloodlust because I'm gonna be killing stuff, and I need some form of health regeneration. Because I can't be trusted not to take damage. That's my principal problem. That's an auto crossbow. How can I say no to that? I mean, oh my god. He actually hit me but did not do very much damage, surprisingly. And I'm gonna say no to the auto crossbow apparently because you know what, I'm gonna go back for it. I have Eagle Eyes, and I thought I didn't have much ammo, but then I actually looked at my inventory up here and saw that I had a good amount of bolt. So you know, I might as well take it. Well, then it's not like, oh, I might as well take this. It's actually really good as well. Holy crap. I don't know what happened there, but you know what, let's do the daily, but we'll do the daily as... We'll do it as Crystal because she got changed. Slightly. Because beforehand you could shield for a very long time, and now you can shield for as well. That was the maximum amount of time. I just kept holding down the right mouse button, and this is all you get. It's a pretty considerable nerf. Some people might even say that Crystal's not good anymore, but I disagree with that. Or the fact of the matter is, she's not as good as she used to be. I think there's no denying that. But to say that she's not good anymore at all is a little bit wrong, I think. Would have preferred some bolt, and I should have taken bolt from the ammo case, but it's fine. I'm gonna take Bloodlust, because I know that Gamma Guts can be really good with Crystal still, but I don't think I'm gonna loop on this run. So, you know, the reason people take Gamma Guts on Crystal and achieve ridiculous scores is because of her Ultra. Because of one of her Ultras, I should say, which is it allows you to move while shielded, slowly but surely. And you know, when you can just walk while being shielded and do damage to all the enemies you touch, that's a really strong combination. But it's not gonna be as easy anymore. So let's take some bolts. Is this pop rifle? No, I don't want that. I think pop rifle is pretty much the only weapon, the only bullet weapon anyway, that I wouldn't take over a revolver. Sharp Teeth could be really good for the sewers here, but I'm gonna take Plutonium Hunger. Oh, and I get another mutation. Let's take scarier face. I will replace the revolver with the machine gun though. Why did I not take bolts there? That's a very good question. So this guy is dead, thankfully. Oh, what are you doing here? Hitting me, it seems. We got one of those 2 HP that we lost back, thanks to a bloodlust. Look at how many enemies there are. I mean, I think that recently they made it so that the floors after the very first floor have tons more enemies than before. I will take this. I know it's a little bit of a risk ammo-wise, but you need to die. Thank you. Yeah, oftentimes I feel I find myself stuck on the 3rd floor, you know, with the big bandit fight. That wasn't supposed to hit me, I think. I oftentimes find myself on the 3rd floor with like 10 scorpions and 5 big maggots, and I was like, and I'm like, what the hell? What the hell is this floor? There's gonna be a big bandit coming up as well. I remember the times where, when you had the big bandit fight coming up, there weren't too many other enemies. Like still a couple of bands and all that, and maybe a scorpion or 2. But now you get like so many enemies on the same floor as Big Bandit. Now Fish is probably the character I'm worst with, because, you know, Fish does indescript things which involve rotating motions, and I'm not good at using those properly. So need to remember that, unlike some MOBAs that I play, if I use my roll, I do not roll into the direction that my mouse pointer is, you know, pointing. It instead rolls towards like into the direction where I'm currently running. So if I run up, I roll up. If I move down and hold my mouse pointer up, I'll still roll down. That's something I really need to get used to. And it's a hard habit for me to break, you know. Because usually if you play a MOBA and you have some sort of dodge roll as your skill, and you click the skill and point your mouse pointer somewhere, then you'll roll to where your mouse is pointing. What's this? A sluggard? It was indeed a sluggard. And it still is. Laser pistol. I'm gonna take it. And apart from doing this thing, Fish also gets more ammo per ammo drop. And that's basically Fish. As I said, I think Fish is gonna be a really tough character for me personally to master. But he's also a character which can do very, very well on loops, and so I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a scarier face. I was not decided between scarier face and actually lucky shot. I went for the scarier face because we do have a laser pistol and we have laser brain, and if enemies then also have, oh, it's better. That was a one shot. See, people don't give the plasma weapons, or at least the plasma gun and rifle, as much respect as they, in my opinion, deserve. They do a ton of damage. However, I'm personally not a huge fan of the plasma gun, but I think the plasma rifle is actually really strong. Especially when you have laser brain. One-shotting these alligators also, it's very nice. But that's something that Slugger could have done as well. How did I not die? Look at that! Look at how many birds there are! Let's blow this car up. Sorry, Wily. Fastbow? No thank you. Max shells, max energy as well. That's really good. And oh, let's take this before we kill the last dude and through the portal. We do not have plutonium hunger and we do not have black muscle, but we're still fish, so we're fine on ammo. I thought that assassin was alive, but I realized it was the one that we shot over here, and he bounced back to where he is now upon death. So are we done? We're not done with this level yet. Oh, hello. Goodbye. What the heck? I'm scared now. This time I didn't get blown up by the car. I will take plutonium hunger. Got the assassin. And Big Dog is dead already. That's the damage that this thing can do. Plasma gun. Double flame, I want that. Instead of the slugger. And what do we have here? Flame shotgun. Not as good as the double flame, obviously. Now, doing alright it says. I'm scared of this place though. I gotta hold. Did you see how many lasers there were at once? And each one of them is annoying. One-shotting these crystals feels really... Oh, it's not quite one-shotting. But it felt really good at the time. And take 26 energy from this. Oh, okay. Energy hammer. It's a really strong weapon. And in fact I'm gonna take it. I was hesitant at first because it's a melee weapon, whereas the plasma gun is obviously ranged. And there's back muscle. Do I want it over second stomach? I don't think so. I thought for sure I was gonna get hit by that shot. It was chasing me forever. This guy's dead. Sawed-off is not as good as the double flame. If you don't have any other weapon though, it's pretty good. I'm gonna take the trigger fingers here, because this will help me out a lot with my double flame shotgun. Well, that escalated quickly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button, it helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.